What's up, guys? It's Andrew Martin alongside Chris Moulton. It's the Union Report, and we're out here just enjoying the rainy day here in the studio. It's not actually raining in the studio, in case that was something that... Wait.
No.
We're good. Okay, we're good. And so we're here to talk Monterey Bay FC soccer. And so I think the biggest news right off the bat is the announced partnership. It's a developmental partnership with Schalke 04.
Wait, what about CF Pachuca? You're saying there's a second partnership?
There is. There's two. And yeah, I mean, I could not be more excited. As soon as I heard this news, I'm a big Weston McKennie fan, and I was like, wait a minute. He is a Schalke 04 guy. That's his family, I believe, was Air Force and stationed in Germany, and he played at that academy because of I think his dad or his mom was in the Air Force, and so that was super cool. This is a cream of the crop organization in Bundesliga. I think they're competing in Bundesliga 2 right now.
They're in 2, but they're actually in the second position right now. The season is ongoing, but they're in right now. If things were to end where they are right now, they would be actually promoted back up to Bundesliga, where they've spent most of their time. Incredible partnership. And starting right off the bat, I like the name a lot. I did a little research online, and I believe that their name roughly translates into the Naughty Boys.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I thought that was pretty cool. But, the fact that we have a partnership with a really great club in CF Pachuca and Liga MX. Now going over to the Bundesliga, just the opportunities for player development, for coach development. I haven't seen any announcement, but let's hope for a friendly maybe for this partnership as well.
Fingers crossed for sure.
Yeah, I mean, one partnership is great, but when you have two, I really think that really opens up possibilities.
It definitely does, because I mean, just think geographically, you now have a pool that you're, instead of your old oh, I got an inflatable pool that goes in the front yard and it's 3 feet by 3 feet and about 6 to 8 inches deep. We're talking Olympic sized swimming pool here, probably bigger, worth of a talent pool as far as players. Coaching techniques and systems, organizational stuff. I mean, it's massive, dude.
Right. And I think a lot of times when people, think about partnerships, they're thinking of the most tangible things, which would be probably player transfers, player loans.
Yeah.
And that certainly could happen with either of these. But I think a lot of the stuff that is really of huge benefit happens and fans don't even see it, which is, sending players over to train for a week or two with the club, to have coaches do something similar, to have coaches have exposure to, like you said, coaching techniques, maybe even technology,
right?
Just a sharing of resources, a sharing of information. So maybe we'll get some of these players on loan or transfer or vice versa. But I think that there's a ton of other benefit that's going to come out of this that you won't necessarily see, but hopefully we'll see the results of over time.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think scouting too is another thing. It's not necessarily just like that, oh, they're scouting in Germany. This is, okay, just to put it in perspective, they have scouts literally worldwide.
Right.
It's not just oh, we're scouting this one neighborhood. We've been a Bundesliga staple club for 100 and something years by just going to this one little spot. No, these people, these organizations are, I mean, they have the tentacles.
They're global.
All over. And then you partner that with an organization like CF Pachuca, and it's crazy. I mean, I haven't done a ton of research on the other partnerships that exist within USL Championship, but we have to be at the top. We have to literally be, I mean, if there's anything better than what we have, it's not much.
Yeah, and I think we have to give a special hand to Oliver Weiss, the chairman, the new chairman. I mean, he's literally been on the job since November. He's been instrumental in building a new roster, but in between, he's putting together a women's team. He's putting together these partnerships. He certainly comes to us with a reputation for his international connections, and it certainly seems like he's been putting that to good use. So really excited to see what comes from this.
Yeah, that guy's been burning the midnight oil, guys, to pull off. I mean, in the world of international soccer, this is like a freaking coup. Like, right. I mean, to get this level of partnerships established is insane.
Yeah, and I think another thing that really needs to be taken into account is clubs like Pachuca, like Schalke, they're not going to just partner with someone that solicits to them off the street.
Right.
They're looking for quality as well.
Yes.
They're not a charitable organization.
Yeah.
So clearly they did their investigations and they liked what they saw with Monterey Bay. So I think it's really important to remember that. Mm-hmm. This would not be happening if they did not believe that there's going to be some reciprocal quality coming back to them as well.
Exactly.
That makes me all the more excited because clearly these world level teams see something really good with our organization.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited to see how it's going to come out.
Me too. And so that leads us to other news on the Union. What do we have otherwise in the
we have
discussion?
I'm actually going to do a live, even though this will be taped by the time folks look at it. I'm going to do a check just to see if we have any news today.
Any rainy day reports coming out from the club today?
I don't see anything as of yet, but recently we did announce a new player signing. Center back Zach Farnsworth.
Yes.
Coming to us from MLS Next Pro and MLS. He was with Real Salt Lake in their academy. I believe he's 23, so another younger guy. Mm-hmm. And when I was doing my research about him, I saw a year or two ago, he said that he was really working on building up his bulk because he wanted to be, quote, more of a bully when it came to taking on opposing players. His reputation is also one of having a big left foot and being a really good passer, and just seems to be kind of in line with what is being built with a roster. So even if you're playing on defense, we have a lot of players that seems to have reputations for contributing to the attack as well. Kind of making me think that they're looking to have a run and gun kind of attack or offense.
No, definitely. I think of an NHL, an enforcer type, right? You got someone who's big body, strong, got decent height where you can take on pretty much any attacker from any spot, whether they're trying to come over the top, whether they're at the feet up the middle. Our back line, man, is just more and more stout.
Yes.
And to have that midfield kind of join in, I mean, I feel like defensively we're in a really good spot right now. Not to say that we're not offensively, but just size-wise and competing with those clubs that are like Rhode Island always comes to mind with guys like Buckmaster, who's hello, right. And so super excited, man.
Yeah. And then I don't know that we could call it news, just something that was observable on social media is a new addition from this offseason, Facundo Canete, a midfielder, and I think he plays a little wing.
I'm going to say his name, Facundo Canete.
Yes, and hopefully we have that
I nailed it right there.
He had posted some photos and stuff on social media that seemed to indicate that he's going through some sort of...
like a surgery or something?
Surgery or rehabilitation, that sort of thing. So there's been no official news from the club, but it does look like he's not currently practicing or playing, and so we don't know what that will look like going forward. Don't want to spread any rumors or anything like that, so we're just going purely on what we've seen with our own eyes on his official
maybe
account.
He was just posting from 8 years ago when he got his wisdom teeth taken
that would be nice, because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him play, so the sooner I can see him play, the better.
But if not, we do wish all the best and a speedy recovery for sure. So only time will tell what exactly is going on. As Andrew alluded to, we're just basing this off social media posts, but we'll be interested to hear more about that.
Yeah, and something I think that we've seen quite a bit online are fans kind of wringing their hands. We only have one goalkeeper, Fernando Delgado, officially signed on the roster, and we clearly have some other spots that are open. They haven't been announced. We don't have any sort of inside information or anything like that, but I think it's safe to say that we will have a full roster. We will have at least another goalkeeper when the matches come about and matter. It just remains to be seen who that is. And I think that we're getting kind of the increasing idea that Delgado, despite the fact that he's only 19, is very likely going to be our primary keeper this year. He's, obvious from some chats we've had around that the club view him very, very highly.
Yeah.
He's been playing professionally since he was 15, so even though he's young, he's actually kind of an experienced young, and he has 9 caps for the Mexican under-17 team that won the CONCACAF. So we're excited to see him, and I'm currently working on a blog post about him because he's just a really intriguing player. He's a really good passer, and so he fits in again to what we're talking about with Farnsworth, like just another player who, their primary function is technically defense, but they also offer quite a bit in the attack.
Right.
He was with Birmingham the last couple of seasons, and in talking to some folks, he was literally described as being such a good passer that he was often the best passer on the pitch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. We have fantastic goalkeeping staff that have helped coach up, Carlos Herrera, Anthony Siaha, Nico Camposano, who were all, I would say, kind of lesser known prospects.
Right.
Didn't have a ton of experience behind them in terms of, hadn't played in 100 matches or anything like that.
Right.
And these guys were all turned into like above average or better keepers. So clearly we have the technical staff in place, and it'll be really interesting to see how they contribute to Delgado continuing his development, not just from being able to pass the ball, but being a really good shot stopper.
No, definitely. I think of like Campuzano. I think he had something like 23 minutes total, before he came to us, and to see him now, like, he's like the big dog at Pittsburgh. How amazing is that? And just to know, like, if you guys look at the staff, technical staff, like Andrew talked about, that we've brought in this year, it's like we are really, I'd say, on par with some of like MLS type clubs at this point in terms of investing in coaching, in scouting, in analytics and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's exciting. Yeah. And so
and in the blog post where I'll go into more detail, one of the other things that stood about Delgado was that last year he started the last 4 games of the season for Birmingham, which resulted in just 3 goals allowed in the 4 matches, but he had 2 clean sheets. He was man of the match in 2 of those matches, so he ended things on a real high note. And so, continuity is everything. So we hope that he can continue that into 2026.
Definitely. I'm excited, and I know, people are chomping at the bit. We have that friendly with CF Pachuca coming up soon. We have a season ticket holder only on the 21st.
Yeah.
And so there's actual footy afoot.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We're here.
So we're locking in for the 2026 season. We hope you guys will as well. So make sure, if you haven't already gotten your tickets, check out the club's website, reach out to a ticket sales representative, get those locked in. And I think that's all the time we literally have.
Yeah, we have the red light flashing.
Yes. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we will see you guys next time.